If you ever set big goals but found yourself procrastinating or doubting, keep watching. Most people don't fail because they're not capable. They get stuck because they are unknowingly sabotaging themselves. And you can change this. I've seen clients go from second guessing to showing up with clarity and boldness. And that's possible for you too. Cheers! By the end of this video, you will know the #1 language mistake that keeps you stuck, 3 hidden patterns of self-sabotage, and simple tools to flip the script so your brain works for you, not against you. If you ever said, "I'll try, I'm not ready yet," stay with me. Because that tiny phrase might be the biggest thing holding you back. Hi, I am Burcu ONARANEL ERTEN, and if you are new to my channel, over the past decade, I've rebuilt my life multiple times across 4 countries. I've met every version of self-sabotage, delaying decisions, doubting myself, even hiding opportunities because I was so afraid to fail. Here's what I've learned through NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, coaching, and lived experience. Why we self-sabotage. Self-sabotage isn't weakness or laziness. It's your nervous system trying to keep you safe by avoiding risk. NLP is a practical toolkit to change that pattern. Neuro is your mind-body state. Linguistic is the words and meaning you use. And programming is the habits they create. When your brain predicts danger, it runs old programs like procrastination, perfectionism. With NLP, we do 3 things. Notice the pattern, change the language, and shift the state. Example, instead of "I'll try to send the pitch," say "I choose to send the pitch by 3 p.m. today." Then shift your state. Take 2 slow breaths in, relax your shoulders, lift your gaze, and visualize pressing send. You tell your subconscious, "This is safe and doable." That's how you start rewiring the loop so your subconscious works for you. These are the 3 biggest ways self-sabotage shows up. How to beat each one. First one, language leaks. I touched this a little bit. It goes like, "I'll try, maybe later, I'm not ready, I should." Remember, we don't should on ourselves. No should. Why language matters? Your words program your identity. Hedges signal uncertainty, so your brain delays to keep you safe. There is a fast fix for this. Instead of saying "I'll try," say "I will." Instead of saying "I have to," say "I choose to." And you can add "yet" to your negative sentence. For example, you don't know something, you can say "I don't know yet." Yet means you might learn about it. You're opening a door, you're creating a space for a positive change. But if you only say "I don't know," you don't know and you're not willing to learn. So adding "yet" to your negative sentences can add a powerful way to your subconscious. So you're teaching your subconscious there is a way we can fix this. We don't know this yet, but we will know in the future. And you can create a one-liner for you today. You can say, today I choose to, whatever your action is, by a time. Let's make it the whole sentence. I choose to finish recording my YouTube channel videos by 2 p.m. today. This is my goal. Let's go. Second one, perfectionism. Can I see my perfectionist people out there? I'm one of you. It's so hard to just go with something you have, right? Let's fix that. How this looks like, you tell me. Waiting for the perfect timing, perfect plan, or confidence, so nothing shifts. What happens underneath, things never get done, so it can't be judged, and you keep yourself safe, right? So to fix this, aim for 70 to 80% quality, not 100. Done over perfect. And you can give yourself a certain amount of time to do it. For example, 50 to 90 minutes for version 1, then 20 minutes to polish it, and then ship it. And define minimum viable version, 1 page, 1 slide, 1 call, whatever it is. And in your scenario, if the feedback is necessary to make it great, then publish to learn, then iterate. Third one, fear. Do you know the acronym for fear? False evidence appeared real. This looks like it's not the right time. I don't have enough money or info. Let me research more. This sounds smart, but stops momentum. What happens underneath, your brain predicts risk and calls it reason. So it hides behind this reason and you don't take action. How to fix this? Fact versus fear test. What's my evidence? What's the cost of inaction in 30 days? We often talk about positive things when we are setting a goal. We say in 30 days we will be in here. And if it doesn't happen, we don't know what we lose. But if we look at what happens if we don't do anything about this in 30 days, then 2 months, a year, what you will lose? What's the cost of you not doing anything about your goal? This hurts. When you know the cost of it, it hurts. That's why it's powerful to ask it here. Plan, if X happens, I'll do Y. And then one bold move. Pick one little moving action this week and schedule it. Let's talk about how to break free, how to stop sabotaging yourself. We use these 3 tools today that are related to what we just covered. First one, reframe your language. And your language is your identity. So identity is first. Swap I have to into I choose to. Swap I'll try into I will. I am going to. Say it out loud, breathe twice, and shift your state. And take the first 60 seconds step to do something about it. Open the Google Doc, send that message, write that letter, whatever it looks like. Second one, anchor small wins. Log 1 win per day, no matter how small, and celebrate it. check mark, song, quick walk, however it looks like for you. It creates progress, dopamine, and more progress. Remember, joy creates energy. Joy is the ultimate creator. So important to celebrate. That's why I carry it all the time. Third one tiny habit, not 10, just one. Pick one habit and make the 2-minute version of it. Write 2 sentences of your book, open the pitch dock, put on running shoes, and you can use habit stacking. After current routine, I will 2-minute action. So whatever you're doing already in your life, let's say you're having a cup of coffee, and then you have a goal to write a book. And you say, okay, after I have my cup of coffee, I'll write 2 sentences of my book. Only 2. It seems so small and tiny and doesn't make sense, but over time, 30 days from now, a year from now, those little 2-minute exercises, those little 2-minute actions will turn into, for the bookcase, a book, a client, a TED Talk, whatever your goal is. It can turn into your goal. Like James Clear mentions in his Atomic Habits book, which I'm currently reading, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Before you go, here's a deeper truth. Your goals, your brand, your relationships, they all reflect your identity. If you keep sabotaging yourself, it's not because you're incapable. It's because your inner identity and outer actions are out of sync. When you bring them back into alignment, self-sabotage loses its power. My challenge for you this week: spot one way you're sabotaging yourself and choose one bold move to break that pattern. Tell me in the comments what your bold move is. And when I say bold move, don't make your brain scared. It is that 2-minute action. That is your bold move. Writing 2 sentences of your book. Sending that message to your clients. Whatever your bold move is, it is bold because they've built up the big success. If this helped, like, subscribe. I have a goal to reach 500 subscribers until 2026. Let's do it before the new year comes, and then the new year, let's add more people into this community and let's grow together. Remember, you're not broken, you're not lazy, you're just learning to stop fighting yourself. And once you do, there's nothing you can't create. Until next time, stay with joy and coffee.